Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Joel Embiid.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Klingon out there with Walker, and it's Henderson in at the point. And for the 76ers, MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. So, Clark, here we are, the home stretch of the NBA season.
Yep, and now we get a chance, BA, to see who has something left in the tank. You certainly don't want to peak too early, but you do want to be steady as you move towards the latter part of the season and postseason play.
Here's Klingon. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside Sharp. Here's the pick. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. Pass to McCain. They grab their own miss. For three, George. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Now Portland with it, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. We can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And both free throws good for Avdia.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Maxey.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
Avdia against George. Now here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. That one is off. MP with it. Henderson picks him up. MP, the pass to Maxey. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Here's Henderson, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. MP, the pass to George. He takes it in. Pass to McCain. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Henderson. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Walker against MP. Pass to McCain. For three, Maxey. And the 76ers another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. The kick out to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
A nice shot by McCain.
getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Avdia. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Here's MP. 8-point game, and it's Maxey missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Now Sharp. 29 points for him last game against Memphis. Fades. Rebound by Philadelphia. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
MP finds Embiid. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Now here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 9 points.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Henderson. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Blazers trail by 12. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Henderson. And he's going for the oop here.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one.
Yeah, those are the shots you want. But they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Sharp. 6 points for him. Looking to win the run. And he sinks the layup. Give him 8.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Maxey. Back to MP. Let's go with a 3. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist by MP.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Outside Walker. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the take. Screen by MP. George for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Maxey against Henderson. To the inside. Here's Walker. It's Sharp on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the 76ers lead by 21. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Henderson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Henderson's got 6 points. Henderson's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. The kick out to Maxey. Puts it up. Again, Philadelphia.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Sharp with it. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. Here's Walker. Good D by MP.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
George passes to MP. Drives to the hoop. MP is doubled. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. No good on the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Portland with a rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Walker, a screen on George. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Embiid.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Screen by MP. Pass to Maxey. MP against Henderson. Oh, MP throws it down.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Here's Henderson. He's got 6. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
To the middle. MP with the block.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 48 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Now here's Simons. In his last outing, he had 11 points. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when you look at team scoring, they finished in the top half of the league. Not bad, not great, just right in the middle.
And touching on their second chance points, they rank 3rd in the league. One of the best at hitting the offensive glass. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Both good from the line that time. So it's Philadelphia now. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's Sharp on the wing. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's MP for 3. Maxey. Offensive rebound. Pass to Council. Back to MP. The kick out to Maxey. For 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Simons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ayton, a screen on Maxey. Here's Simons. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Philadelphia cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Maxey. Then it's MP, and it's Yabusele in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
So it's Portland now, after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Council. No points yet. Launches it. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And Portland's shooting poorly at only 28%. Pass to Aiden. Over McConnell. And there's Ayton on the assist from Green. Ayton's got his first basket.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Hey, MP not messing around or playing around inside. He's dropping the hammer, folks.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Dudley. There's Simons with a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. McConnell finds MP. Oh, MP throws it down!
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Now Sharp. Give him 8. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Council. Good D by Sharp. And it's Green with the ball for the Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learned from that game and are better going forward.
Offensive board. And another shot. And that one's good. Bona.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Sharp. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And it's Simons missing. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Simons outside. To stop the drought. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look. filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now here's Sharp. Give him 8. McConnell with a double. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Sharp. And he's going for the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
MP, the pass to George. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to MP. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
George passes to MP. Outside for McConnell. Here's Council, guarded by Sharp. MP, it's good on the putback.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Sharp with it. Inside. Shot is good. Dudley's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Council. The 11-footer, and he knocks the jumper down.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Ayton finds Sharp. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Dunn's checked in. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingett, he's checked in for Ayton. Walker comes in for Dudley. Diniavdias checked in for Green. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Outside Sharp. The rebound by MP. Well, the 76ers shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Sharp. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Chris Dunn. The first free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Payne comes in for McConnell. The drive by MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
Well, Portland's shooting around 46% from the field in the second. It's stolen by MP. Payne with the bucket.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Avdia. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Takes the three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
MP finds George. Screen by Embiid. The offensive rebound. MP, the pass to Embiid. Tries again. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Sharp. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Walker. Launches a three. Rebounded by Dunn. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. MP with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. MP, the pass to George. MP, a screen on Avdia. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Walker passes to Sharp. And here's Henderson. The three. Gets the three ball to go. Henderson's got 9 points.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Henderson. 9 points in the game. Here's Avdia with the drive. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Here's Sharp. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. MP with the block.
Great job by MP, tracking the ball and then sending it back.
Here's Dunn. No made baskets yet. Pass to MP. Now Payne, defended by Henderson. Screen by MP. From 13, out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. And here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East, MP.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. George, right side. Here's the three. The kick out to Maxey. No good from outside. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. There's the drive. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
George hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Walker for three. The shot won't fall. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Maxey finds MP. And he drives in, and MP throws it down.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George against Avdia. Walker for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
George outside. Screen by MP. George, no good. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Walker's shot is off.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Outside Maxey. Screen by MP. Kicks it to George. The drive by MP. And Klingon pulls it down. Now here's Avdia. Puts up a deep three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey there and welcome. It's getting hot in here, and the postseason hunt is getting even hotter. Never a better time for a look at the league.
Checking out the Trailblazers. A month left to play. Dog days. A lot of teams on autopilot. They seem to be in that group.
Let's switch gears now and talk about MP. He had quite the performance in that first half.
What you know about MP? He's been aggressive from the start. He has no problem with being the money man for this team.
Just like I'm the money man of this show, right? The 2K halftime show with Ernie Johnson and friends. That's it for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with Walker. And it's Klingon in at the 5, roaming the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Here's Henderson. Outside Sharp. Now Henderson. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. Maxey attacking. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Henderson. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
The drive by MP.
Oh, man,
Oh!
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now here's Henderson. 11 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points. Sharp's got 14.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
MP finds Embiid. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Henderson, the pass to Walker. It's Avdia on the wing. George defending. Nice shot by Walker.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific.
Oh, wow.
Get
Come
out
on,
the way.
with authority. Yeah, just punching it in off the drive. You love seeing MP just go in there with a lot of force.
Outside Sharp. To the inside. Pass to Klingon. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Avdia outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. It's Sharp on the wing. He's got 16.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
George for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Sharp. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's MP with a rebound. For Philadelphia, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, got that one up quick. George has got 18.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Back to Maxey. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Sharp. They need this. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. MP, the pass to George. Dives for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Celtics, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And here's MP. Give him 39. Over to the wing. Here's McCain, defended by Avdia. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Avdia. That one's off. Still out of sync.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Henderson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Henderson's got 13.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, get up, MP.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 45 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Avdia passes to Walker. Avdia outside. Walker, a screen on George. Avdia from outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. McCain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George for 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Portland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Avdia outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and just came up short on the triple.
The Trailblazers shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
Council, he's checked in for George. Dudley, he's checked in for Portland. And he sinks the second. Philadelphia's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. MP finds Maxey over Henderson. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Henderson, the pass to Dudley. Avdia outside. Back to Sharp. Clock at 6. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Dudley passes to Sharp. Here's Dudley, covered by MP. Avdia from outside. The rebound by MP.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Dudley. Here's Klingon. Now here's Henderson. Shoots over Maxey. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Klingon. Henderson's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's McCain, guarded by Sharp. For 3, Maxey. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Dunn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Sharp. Simons, a screen on Maxey. Henderson for 3. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Another shot. And it's Maxey missing. The Trailblazers shooting only 31% in the game. Avdia passes to Henderson. Here's Dudley. Pass to Avdia. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. Avdia's got 7 points in the game.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Screen by MP. Maxey, plenty of room to knock down that one.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Green's checked in for Portland.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Simons with it. He's got 5. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Yeah, Simons using his quickness to create and a slow reaction by the defense. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the 76ers. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Checking out Philadelphia, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Pass to Ayton. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP outside. And yep, it's good. MP's got 49 in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Out to the right wing. Maxey on the wing. MP outside. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Doubled by Dunn. Simons passes to Ayton. Shoots a fadeaway. Council with a rebound. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Dunn's shot is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The drive by MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Now here's Simons. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's... Get it right. I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Walker comes in for Dudley. Diniavdius checked in for Green. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. They've got MP, Cameron Payne out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Council in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Payne. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They push themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time, and only have to do it one more time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Here's Henderson. Off the outside. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP outside. Another bucket! Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Now here's Sharp, defended by Dunn. Back to Abdia. And he goes in for the dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's MP. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.